Hello, everybody. It's me, Jovi. Welcome back to another week of a diamond painting vlog. So, I'm working on Summer Breeze from Distracted by Diamonds, and I wanted to. I've had this one for over almost a year, and I wanted to start it because they have another one on their website that I like. It's the cat lady, and it's a little skeleton holding a cup of coffee and a cat. But I figured I want to buy it, but I have another Distracted by Diamonds downstairs also. But before I buy any more, I wanted to actually finish one of their canvases. And this one is round, and so far the drills are all great quality, and I'm liking it. Let me move these. Using my art dot containers, and I always have a hard time figuring out what side the lid goes on. But I think I'm going to. I had this laying out for about a week. Well, maybe 4 days probably, trying to get it to lay flat because there's a big old crease in it, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it. I might have to change the camera angle. So right in this area, there's a crease. And when I diamond paint, when I try using the multi-tool across there, it doesn't want to go. So I'm having to do those all single placed. But so I'm hoping, and I think you can kind of see in the back of the canvas here, there's a big crease there, kind of like throughout. The other one that I ordered was boxed kind of crazy. It's still in the box. I'm going to have to let that one lay out for a little bit too, because one of it was like bent or something. So anyways, I think I'm going to try this plastic on top is very thin film. So I think I might end up taking off the plastic and put parchment paper on top of it. Maybe that will help with some of the wrinkles and try to get it to lay a little bit flatter. You can kind of see where it's bent there. But or I might do that, or I don't know, but hopefully that crease goes away. I don't feel it anywhere through here, but it's a beautiful painting, and I've seen this completed before, so I'm looking forward to having it done, or laying some more on there at least. Yesterday, when I updated on this canvas, I mentioned that the drill quality was good. I had only had this little section done here, and let me tell you, I misspoke. Be negative, but I want to be honest. These the drill field is really loose. It could be tighter because there's a lot of space in between, and the drills are not consistent. They're kind of misshaped. There's some that has like the little tabs around them, not like a little thin thing, but it's mostly with the height of them. Some are a little bit taller than others, and when you're doing multi-placing, it kind of makes it a little bit difficult. And I haven't seen anybody mention this kind of stuff before. And this plastic that's on here is a piece of crap. I hate to say it, but I always cut along with my thing. And so that way, when I'm working on it, I can go pick it up. But this part just totally, oops, sorry, I bumped the camera. It's so thin, it just, I think there's still some up here. Look, there's still some, oh, look, there's still some there. It just kind of ripped all off. It doesn't pull very nicely, even with, I cut it with the X-Acto knife. So I'm going to have to, I think what I'm going to do after I finish this row, I'm going to probably pull the plastic off and use these release papers from Diamond Art Club because I haven't ever used these before. And I'm also having issues, I have a lot of issues with the symbols. They're kind of large in, okay, here's my example. These ones right here, I don't know, there's not much coloring behind them, and the coloring all seems to be similar. Like, but when you get to this area, that's where this is all through here. It's all through here. So when you get these other colors, oh no, the glue is great. I got to say that. But when you get all this filled in and then you just have those symbols left, it's hard to distinguish what symbol is what. It's just really, I don't know. So I'm going to finish off this little section maybe today and then work on multi-poo night. Let me show you this area here that it's really bad. I will take the camera off and zoom in. And I'm not sure if all the other kits are like this or if it's just this particular one. Like I said, I never hear anybody say anything negative about Distracted by Diamonds. So I don't know. Did I say anything negative? I don't know. I'm just being honest. But yeah, let me take this off and I will show you my crease there. All right, hopefully I can pick up that big crease that's going across there. I'm not sure if it will pick it up or not. Yeah, I guess you can kind of see it all through here. And you can't multi-place through there because it's like a fold in there. And it also reminds me of, it's lumpy, kind of like my one that I did from Enchanted Garden. What? No, Teapot Enchanted Garden. No, what was it? Teapot something or another. But anyways, it was from Dreamer Designs and it was lumpy. This is lumpy also, and it has that big crease in there. So I'm hoping when I get further out that this crease will go away. But look, here's more lumpiness. I just don't understand. And you can kind of see how there's a lot of spacing between the drills. It could be a little bit tighter, definitely tighter. And I think I do pretty good with laying out my drills. I'm pretty picky about it, but yeah, I don't know. So the artwork is absolutely gorgeous. But you can kind of look up through here. Let me see if I can get this better without that glare. That those symbols are kind of hard to see when you start filling them in, and there's not much color around them. So yeah, I don't know. I'm going to continue to work on it, but I don't know. It's just kind of disappointing. So that was just a peek of my morning routine. I didn't show getting Maybelline and Freddie fed or the other Bean or Lucy. But anyways, by the time I get up here to do my diamond painting when it's nice and quiet in the morning, my coffee's almost cold and I have to nuke it or refill it. So let me show you what I'm working on. So I'm still working on Summer Breeze from Distracted by Diamonds, and it's still really lumpy. The crease has not went out yet, and it's coming along. And then after I finish this little section here, I think I'm going to put it away and work on Multi-Poo Night again until hopefully I can get that finished pretty soon. The glue is working fabulous on it. I'm glad I redid the glue. And then I probably won't get any diamond painting done until this eve. Well, I'm going to work a little bit on it this morning, and then I have piano lessons this morning, so I'm going to work a little bit on this, practice, and then head to lessons, and maybe go to Barnes and Noble, but I'm not sure yet about that. And then, of course, hang out with my parents for a few hours. So I'm working on 2 new pieces. Let's see. Green, never mind. Not even going to say it. And where's the other one? Oh, and the swan. This one's beautiful. And then I'm still working on the wind beneath my wings. But I think I might put this one on hold. I haven't decided yet. I usually do better with 2 pieces instead of 3. But we'll see. And this book still has, this one has the swan in it also. So this one is just more closer together and no page turns. It's the same, arranged by the same person. And this one has a page turn. So I'm going to get working on that. I'm downloading videos and I'm having issues with my mouse. It doesn't want to track. So I flipped it over and there's a cat hair stuck in there. So let me see if I got it right away. I'd be good at the operation game. Yeah, darn thing, cat hair everywhere. But yeah, it was stuck in there and I had to keep moving it all around to get it to work, and I think I figured it out. Did you find the sun, Lucy? Pet your head? Oh, good boy. Good boy. Oh, be gentle. Say hola. Hola. ¿Cómo está? I just made it home today. I went to Barnes & Noble to try to find 2 books from 2 different series, and they didn't have either one, so I'll probably end up ordering those from Amazon. But look what I found. Woobles. It's a little sunflower. Anna the sunflower. And Kiki the chick. Cornelius the bee. Buster the Labrador. How cute! And these were actually a little bit less expensive at Barnes & Noble than at Walmart, which is surprisingly. But anyways, I originally went to go with the books, and then I wanted to find this one because I saw somebody make this online and it was so cute. But then I ended up with those three. Anyways, I really need to start on one of these kits. You are a crazy girl today, aren't you? Yes, you are. You got some more love? Hey, look, we match. We got matching colors today. Yes, we do. Yeah, we're matching. Okay. Good. You're just very talkative today. You sure are. Yesterday was Avery's birthday, and he's 13. Why are you hiding, Avery? He has to go back to the doctor today for his yearly and also for another glucose check. And I gotta go move the truck. Come on, say hi. Good boy. I gotta go pull the truck out of the garage because we have high wind warnings and they are going to be turning off power at 11 o'clock today. So I didn't get any diamond painting done yesterday. We had to go to Denver, but I'll talk more about that later. I'm trying to get a little bit of work on multi-poo night done before I have to take Avery to his vet appointment this afternoon and before they turn off the power because I won't be able to see anything. But yesterday we had to go to Denver. My husband had to go get a PET scan. He was diagnosed at the beginning of the month with prostate cancer. So the doctors wanted to make sure that it didn't spread anywhere else, that it was all contained in the prostate and not to any other organs. So we had that done yesterday, and the good news is we got his results back this morning, and it is just contained inside his prostate. So that means he will either have surgery to remove his prostate, or he can have radiation. So he has a doctor's appointment coming up, I think at the end of the month with his oncologist to talk about radiation. But his surgeon recommends actually just removing the prostate since he has no other underlying health issues and he's pretty healthy. So he's considering that option. So there's, complications with either one. So, and side effects, more side effects, I think, later on down the road with radiation and also if it does return. So, but that's what's been going on with all the doctor appointments we've been having to go to lately. I found these baby apples. I'm going to feed them to my deer. on. Okay, I put my apples there for the deer. I rolled them down the hill, but they're more interested in Maybelline. So, I don't know if they're going to eat them or not. They're standing right by him. And they're down over there. Where'd Maybelline go? Maybelline! Now they're watching Freddie. He's right here by my feet. Hi, Freddie. Still got my pajamas on. Tracked down the apples except one. I lost it somewhere. But it's a very cloudy, cold day today. Foggy and cold. All right, let me go feed the cats this morning. Hello. What? Last night I worked some more on multi-poo night, and I finished off this little section here and that top corner up there. So tonight and for the rest of the time, I am going to be working on these two sections right here. I saved this one for last because orange, yellow, and red are some of my favorite colors. And yeah, so it's coming along nicely. I am so glad I was able to save it with the glue because it's coming out beautiful. You know, they always have nice drills and it's a beautiful image too. So it's so cute. So I just wanted to give everybody an update on Avery with his doctor's appointment on Thursday. He went to his appointment and his blood glucose was good. It was down to 164, which the doctor says is good for him. If you talk to my mom, it's not good. But, you know, I told her blood for dogs is different than for humans. But anyways, and he also needs a teeth cleaning because he has bad breath. But he's doing good. So the doctor wants to see him monthly for his glucose checks. And since it's been kind of up and down and wonky, but he also gave him an injection for Librela. It is let me put you down, a shot for his osteoarthritis. And since he's going to be going back monthly for his glucose checks, his shot will be monthly also. So hopefully will work for him because he's been on hip and joint supplements since for maybe 6 years since he was paralyzed, probably 5 years. He was paralyzed at the groomers. He fell off the grooming table while he was still connected to the loop. He had to have surgery. The neurologist had to work on his C3, C4. So yeah, hopefully it'll work for him. And then yesterday, my husband and I went to Barnes and Noble, and I was able to renew my membership, and I got this cool little bag. It's nice. It's thick. It's like canvas. But I also found, oh my goodness, these things are like diamond paintings. They're addicting. Okay, so I found Sebastian the Lion. Yay. And one more. This is my favorite so far. Snoopy. I love Snoopy. But my husband finally said, how much are those kits anyways? After we checked out. And I said, well, I know the licensed ones are a little bit more because they're licensed, but I definitely want to get Woodstock and Hello Kitty. And then I'm going to be done for a while. But tomorrow I'm planning on working on actually starting one. So yeah, and I'm going to go to church today, hang out in town with my parents, and hopefully get some more diamond painting done this evening.